Hi, I'm Mo Wolf, CEO of Little Honeyzzz LLC, the makers of Bee Rescued Propolis Care and Bee Energized Raw Bee Pollen products. I want to thank you all for tuning in to our, quote, live webcast. Unfortunately, due to some changes in policy at Google and at YouTube, we're no longer able to do a live feed just yet. That's something that we will be working on. Hopefully for next week we'll have it ironed out. We did, however, have a steady stream of product questions, company questions, and so we will get to your questions at the end of the broadcast, just like we would had this been a live broadcast. Enough of you have been sending in your questions via email and Facebook. So let's get started. Again, I am Mo. I am the CEO of Little Honeyzzz LLC. Our company is not too old. We've been around for about 5 or 6 years making our Bee Rescued Propolis Care products. The beautiful thing about these products is, unlike, I'm not even going to say his name, unlike the other companies that are out there, we didn't make our products with the intent of mass producing and putting them on the market for Madison Avenue advertising. We made these products for people that we cared about. Each one of our products was made for either a dear friend or a family member that had a specific issue going on in their life and they needed some resolution to these issues. And so we made these products with the intent, not necessarily that they look good on a shelf, but we made them with the intent that they would work, that they would be nourishing to the skin and to the soul, very good and healing, if you will. And I realize I have to be careful what I say, lest that I give the impression that these are medicinal products. These are persons. I want to introduce you to the ladies that are key and pivotal to our Bee Rescued Propolis Care, and that is our honeybees. These are some ladies that those of you who have been following our Facebook or Twitter posts, you will know that yesterday I went out into one of the bee yards, one of the apiaries, and I loaded our observation hive. And these are some of the ladies from the yard that I brought back. These are your standard honeybee, Apis mellifera. They are a unique hybrid of sorts. We've taken several European strains of honeybees and bred them for what's called hygienic behavior, but we've also introduced into them some of the Russian strain of honeybee, which gives them a grooming behavior. The end result is we've got a very lovely, docile bee. As you can see, if they were sassy, they'd be trying to get me through the glass, and they're not. They're sweethearts. So we have a very docile bee, and not only is she a docile bee, but she's also resistant to disease and to varroa mite, a nasty little arachnid that has been wreaking havoc on domestic honeybee populations since the early 1990s. But these are the ladies that are responsible for creating the propolis, the wax, the honey, the royal jelly, all of the products that go into Bee Rescued Propolis Care. Now, the first question that anybody ever asks is, what in Sam Hill is propolis? Well, propolis is something that these ladies create. They create it using 2 ingredient lists. They use their own saliva, and then they use resin from specific trees and plants. And they will combine these 2 together, and they will pack it into their hip pockets. A lot of folks have already heard me say this, but honeybees wear cargo pants. That's how they have those big pockets on their back legs, and that's what they bring the pollen home in. But they bring it home, and they create this substance right here. I've got it in a Petri dish. You don't know if you can see that or not, but that's a resinous chunk of propolis right there. Now, propolis should smell beautiful. It should smell like the only way I can describe it is it should smell like a good summer day. The quintessential summer day. Unfortunately, there's a lot of folks out there that are putting propolis on the market that smells absolutely foul. Well, the reason it smells foul is because it's tainted. It's dirty propolis. Propolis in its pure form, like this, is alive with proteins and enzymes, and it should smell good. It should also taste good. So if your propolis product that you're using from some other company does not smell good, does not taste good, it's got a foulness to it, guess what? That ain't good, that ain't clean. Yes, there is some propolis in there. Yes, you are getting some benefit, but as I pointed out to a doctor that I was speaking to, a medical doctor that I was speaking to earlier in the week, the difference between our propolis and anybody else's propolis is purity, cleanliness. Nobody else can say that their propolis is raised in hives like we have. Our beehives are raised 100% chemical free. We've strayed from the standard operating procedures of the beekeeping industry years ago, and that we do not put antibiotics on our beehives. We do not strip all the honey away and then feed them corn syrup. Yes, those are standard operating procedures. We do not put woolen pads soaked in formic acid on the colonies to get rid of varroa mite. We don't have to do these things because we've bred resistance to all of these problems right into our honeybees. Our honeybees are clean, our honeybees are healthy, so therefore we don't need to put all this garbage on there. And because we feed them their own honey, they've never seen corn syrup, which makes for a happier, healthier bee, which also provides for a healthier, cleaner, more healing propolis. Now, some of you folks have been asking, what are some of the products that we make at Bee Rescued? Well, we've got, I don't know if you can see this, but we've got all kinds of stuff from our toothpaste all the way over to shave gels. And in between, we've got hand lotion, we've got lip balm, we've got our rescue balm. Our propolis rescue balm, which we've always said was kind of the emergency product. This was designed for a dear friend of ours who was going through cancer therapy, and he was going through radiation therapy. So we wanted something that would help take away some of the symptoms of the radiation therapy, the symptoms that are left behind. And so we did our research, our homework, and we found out that the ingredients that we put into here, the sweet almond oil, the virgin coconut oil, the beeswax, that propolis tincture that we make, all of these things combined with some specific essential oils are very soothing to the skin. And so we made it for our friend, and they reported some very lovely, wonderful things and asked us actually to get this out on the market. And so that's what we did. And what we found is, from you folks, is that you use it on a whole host of different things. Unfortunately, I'm limited in what I can say about how it's used, and that's where you come in to help spread the word. Go on our Facebook page, look up Bee Rescued Propolis Care on Facebook, and post how you use our rescue balm, what you use it for. We can't tell folks what it's used for, but you can. You are not bound by federal regulation. We are. But what I do tell people is this rascal right here, you put it on any skin that is irritated, cracked, chapped, dry, itching. Anytime you've got a problem on your skin, this is the rascal to go for. This is that Bee Rescued Propolis Care Rescue Balm. Gold tin, red label. That red label is to remind you, hey, you got an emergency, put this on. We were just informed this morning, well, I'll let them say that on Facebook. That'll be their surprise. But But that's our rescue balm. We also have our moisturizing cream. This one we created for my little sisters. A lot of you know my family's an international family. I've got sisters from all over the world. My wife is from the other side of the world. We're just from all over. Passports are a mess to try to figure out whose is whose. But the beautiful thing is we have a very diverse family. The colors of our family skin are much variegated, and we kind of look like a big old patchwork quilt. But the problem was, some of my sisters of the darker skin, their skin did not behave well with the pH of our water here in North America. And so you bring a young lady in from India or from Africa, and their skin does not respond well to the pH of the water, and so their skin dries out. And what we were finding is their elbows and their knees were getting real thick pads, and they were cracking open. And so rather than do what the general practitioner said, oh, just put on a cortisone cream, rather than do that and put a child on a steroid cream for the rest of their life, we decided, we're going to do something natural, we're going to do something clean and pure, and so we came up with our moisturizing cream. Now, this moisturizing cream is a very thick and beautiful product. You put it on there and it's almost like a very thick Cool Whip or frosting of some sort. But it's very wet as well. Now, it's wet because it's carrying that hydration into the skin. Not just oils, but you're getting the moisture from the water. And that is essential to the skin. The ingredients are, again, very simple. Here's my challenge to you. I want you to go out and find a moisturizing cream on the market today that's as effective, that's as pure, as natural, as clean, and has this small amount of ingredients. We've got sweet almond oil, water, shea butter, beeswax, stearic acid, propolis tincture, raw honey, aloe vera, borax, vitamin E, lavender essential oil, sweet orange oil, potassium sorbate, and rosemary oleoresin. That's it. There's only like 14 ingredients in there. You're not going to find a moisturizing cream with that few of ingredients anywhere. You're also not going to find a moisturizing cream that is this effective, this beautiful, this soothing and nourishing. Absolutely wonderful. We've got our hand lotion, which when you look at the ingredient list, it's virtually the same ingredient list as the moisturizing cream. Remember, when we make something, it has to work. Well, when you've already got a moisturizing cream that's just knocked down powerful, why would you want to change it too much? So when we made our hand lotion, we wanted it a little bit thinner. We wanted it to be absorbed a little bit quicker into the skin. And so we changed the ratios of the ingredients a little bit, but the ingredients are still the same. Water, sweet almond oil, shea butter, stearic acid, borax, beeswax, raw honey, aloe vera, xanthan gum, propolis tincture, potassium sorbate, lavender essential oil, sweet orange essential oil, vitamin E, and rosemary oleoresin. Again, 14 ingredients. And with all of these products, they're all food grade, which means they're non-toxic, which means they're all edible. My question is, why on earth would you want to put something on your body that you wouldn't take into your body? Go and take a look at the ingredients of whatever hand lotion you've got in your house or in your purse or in your desk or wherever you're at. Read the ingredient list and say, now, why on earth would I want to eat that? I'm not saying you're going to eat your hand lotion. That's silly. But what I am saying is, why would you put it on your body if you would hesitate to ingest it? Well, this is perfectly clean, all food grade, just like all of our Bee Rescued Propolis Care products. And it's safe. We have our Propolis and Royal Jelly Eye Cream. We call it our Honeybee Eye Cream. This is kind of neat. I made this stuff for my mom. My wife, Mercy Joy, and I formulate all of our products, and this was one that I did, and I made this for my mom. She was getting up there in age. Not really. She was only 60 at the time, which is not that old. I'm on thin ice now, aren't I? Not only with Mom, but with all the 60-year-olds. I made this for Mom. Mom, I think she would allow me to say this, to tell you all this. Mom has Parkinson's disease, and when she was first diagnosed, she, as everybody who's diagnosed with something like that, wasn't feeling very well about herself, was just feeling low. And so I wanted to make something that would help her to feel beautiful, help her to feel good. And one of the things that happens with age is you start to get some dark circles around the eyes. I probably have dark circles around my eyes because I didn't sleep last night. Trying to get things around for this webcast. Now, those dark circles are caused by what? They're caused by leaking capillaries in the skin. And so you get that blood stasis under the skin, and you need something that's going to nourish, and you need something that's going to move the blood. If it sounds like I'm talking in a little bit Chinese medicine type language, well, it's because I am. I'm a student of traditional Chinese medicine. That's one of my passions. Now, the beautiful thing about royal jelly is it's very, very nourishing to the blood. On a cellular level, what it's going to do is it's going to go in there and it's going to not only provide the building blocks to the body to help repair those leaking capillaries, but it also goes in and it provides the building materials and also stimulates the body to do so. So you've got that beautiful royal jelly from the honeybee going in there and repairing the damage that's causing that dark circle. But you've also got the propolis, which is a great blood mover. Not only is propolis a blood mover, but it's also very nourishing to the cell as well. Chinese medicine terms, it'd be considered very blood nourishing. So you've got two great nourishing items. Both of them are also very good at moving the blood. Propolis is exceptional at moving the blood. And so that helps to clear up that stasis, which in layman's terms means no more dark circles under the eyes. Now, I know I've listened to satellite radio, I've listened to AM talk radio, I've even occasionally been known to listen to FM radio when I can find something worth listening to on FM radio. I know that there's commercials out there for eye creams and different serums that you're supposed to put under your eyes, but the frightening thing about those products is all of their ingredients, or at least all of the ingredients in the products that I can think of, are, well, my children would say they are yucky. You wouldn't want to put them on your body. You wouldn't want to put them anywhere near your body. However, what's standard practice within our culture? You go to the store, you see something in a bright, shiny package, and you bring it home and you trust them that it's safe. Well, unfortunately, these things can be loaded with parabens, these things can be loaded with sodium lauryl sulfates, all kinds of other compounds and chemicals that, you know, we're told are safe. However, when the testing's done to say that they're safe, oftentimes they don't take into account interaction with the other ingredients in that product. And so you end up with this chemical cocktail that is not safe long term. The beautiful thing about our Bee Rescued products is, again, I told you a little bit ago, they were all food grade. Not only are they all food grade, but I'm a juggler. Wow, I could be in a circus. Mom, you were right. Not only are they food grade, but you don't have to worry about any of the ingredients having a negative interaction. And in fact, when Mercy Joy and I formulated these guys, one of the things that we did was look at the ingredients and make sure that the ingredients blended well together. You don't want ingredients that don't play well together, canceling the effects of each other out. You want ingredients that are going to enhance each other's performance, and not only that, combine to create a really strong, healthy, nourishing performance. That's what we did with each one of these products. And in the end, you've got a product that is beautiful. Now, some of you are concerned about fragrance. A lot of folks are concerned about, there's so much junk on the market and I'd like to use it, but land sakes, it stinks to high heaven. Well, guess what? With our products, we don't use fragrance. Any scent that's in there that you can smell, and the eye cream smells really good. But you know what that smell comes from? That smell comes from the oils that are in here. All of the ingredients that we put in here are clean. They are food grade, again. They are 100% natural. We don't add fragrance because we don't think it should make you smell like a bunch of watermelon candies. We think it should smell natural. We also have, I'm not going to put the aftershave in front of you until we shave you first. No, I'm not a barber. My dear friend and our lady running the camera today is laughing. This is our shave gel. We have the men's and we have the ladies. Best shave of your life. And that sounds like hyperbole, but it's not. It smells like, it smells tropical. You've got lemongrass and you've got clove bud essential oil. Both of these are beautiful, and together, man, it's good. The thing about this shave gel is it was designed for a dear friend of mine that was always cutting his face up. I felt bad and I didn't want to see him cutting his face up all the time. And so I made this to help protect his face, help nourish his face. My dear friend had acne. I wanted him to have something that was going to be astringent, have something that was going to be nourishing at the same time. And I know that sounds like it's a counteraction, but work with me here. I made this shave gel, and let me read you the ingredients. It's got water, witch hazel astringent, xanthan gum, propolis tincture, essential oils, and that is the clove bud oil, and it's got the lemongrass oil, and it's got vitamin E. Now, very, very slippery stuff. You put that on your face, and I tell you what, you wait a couple seconds to let that witch hazel soften the beard a little bit, and you will get the best shave of your life. And you will minimize the cuts. For those of you that are going to try it for the first time, what you'll find is it doesn't foam up. You won't look like Old Yeller at the end of the movie. Well, that's because we don't put sodium lauryl sulfate in there. We don't put any of the garbage in there. We just put what you need. We put in there what's going to do the most bang for the buck. So you end up with something that's going to be very soothing to the skin. That razor's going to glide right over the skin. It's going to give you a closer shave. It's going to give you a more healing shave. You're going to have less instance of razor burn, is what our customers are always saying. I love it. My neck isn't left red and inflamed after I shave. Well, that's because this stuff is very soothing. Now, what's the difference between the his and the hers? I'll let you in on a little secret that the marketing folks don't want me to let out, but I'm going to tell you anyway because I can. You want to know what the difference is? Well, I read you the men's ingredient list. Let me read you the ladies' ingredient list. Water, witch hazel astringent, xanthan gum, propolis tincture, essential oils, the clove bud and the lemongrass, and vitamin E oil. Did you notice any difference? There's no difference. What happened was we first came out with the men's shave gel, and within 6 to 9 months, it was such a big hit in the stores that were carrying it that some of the ladies were calling our offices and emailing us saying, hey, you know what? We love your men's shave gel. Can you make a ladies? And so we paid attention. We always pay attention to you, our customers, because you are why we do what we do. And so we started asking these ladies, well, yeah, we'll make a ladies shave gel. We can do that. Would you like us to be using more of a lavender essential oil? Something a little bit more gentle in scent and in function? And you know what they said? The ladies said, no, we love everything about the men's shave gel. It's just that our husbands or boyfriends are really upset with us for using up all of their shave gel. So would you please just put a ladies label on there? And so that's what we did. And so whether male or female, you've got a shave gel that is going to be giving you the closest shave of your life without razor burn and very soothing. And it's all clean. Now that we've got the shave gel talked about, let's go to the aftershave. The aftershave is a beautiful blend of water, sweet almond oil, shea butter, stearic acid from a vegetable base, boric acid, sweet or beeswax, raw honey, aloe vera, propolis tincture, xanthan gum, potassium sorbate, vitamin E oil, lemongrass essential oil, rosemary oleo resin. Again, just a few ingredients, very, very simple, very basic, 100% pure and natural. And it's a bit thicker. Now, one of the requests that we've had from folks is, can you change the packaging? Well, yes, we will be changing the packaging as soon as we can. To do such a thing is a kind of a long drawn-out process. But we are working to change the packaging so it's a bit easier to get out of the container. This stuff goes on the face or anywhere on the body. It's a lot thicker than the hand lotion. But it's a little bit different in that it stays on the surface a little bit longer to help, if you are using someone else's shave gel, help soothe any of that razor burn. If you're using our shave gel, it's going to help nourish and cleanse the skin. And with that beautiful lemongrass smell from the lemongrass essential oil. Why lemongrass? Because it's very astringent to the skin. It's very nourishing to that skin. Hence the lemongrass. This rascal right here, this one, a lot of folks will get it confused and mixed up with the Rescue Balm. Remember, the Rescue Balm is in the red label. But if you see the yellow label, that's not a white label, that's a yellow label. I'm tired. You'll have to forgive me. I'm not seeing things straight. That yellow label, this is our Propolis Lotion Bar. Now, this is literally hand lotion in a beautiful solid form. Can you see that? Is that showing up on the camera? Okay. Beautiful embossed honeybee on there. And You just pop this out of the tin, you rub it on your hands or on your body, and land sakes, it's wonderful. It's not going to leave you greasy. That's one of the nice things about all of our lotions and moisturizers is they don't leave you greasy. So much of the problem that you get from the other lotions that are on the market is, number one, you have to use the economical 50-gallon drum. They give you this great big bottle with a pump, and you have to sit there, and then you have to use a squeegee to put it on. Who wants to do that? Why not use just a small amount? For instance, with our hand lotion, just a pearl size is all that's needed, just that much. That right there is enough to do the hands. I mentioned before, I'm a student of traditional Chinese medicine. When I am in the clinic, washing my hands many times a day, in and out of the treatment rooms, your hands dry out and they crack, and so I always keep a lotion in my jacket so that I can pull it out, put that on, so when I'm going to put my hands on a patient, they don't get these dry, roughed up hands. Now, if I've been away from the clinic and not really caring about how my hands feel, maybe I've been working in a bee yard all week and my hands are roughed up and cracked, the night before, I will put this on my hands, the rescue balm. My hands will be all cracked and gnarled, maybe some cuts on them. I will put this on my hand, and that will help soften the skin, heal things up. Next day, my hands will be good. But let's get back to the lotion bar. This lotion bar, there's a story behind each one of our products, if you haven't noticed already. This lotion bar was one that my wife, Mercy Joy, designed, and in one of the subsequent episodes, podcasts, broadcasts, what are these called? Are these webcast? Thank you, Rivka. In subsequent webcasts, you'll probably get to meet Mercy Joy, and probably even some of you will get to ask her some questions about the products. But she made this one for herself. My wife is, I mentioned she's not from the United States. My wife came from the Philippines. A hot tropical climate, very humid. Well, poor girl, she fell in love with me and moved to Wisconsin, which is cold and dry in the wintertime. And so she designed this product here as an all-body moisturizing for her. So right out of the shower, when her skin starts to dry out in the fall, right out of the shower, first thing she does after she dries off is puts on this lotion bar. Leaves the skin nice and moist and smooth and nourished. No, I always bring up that word, nourished. Nourished is a very important word. You don't want something that's just going to go on the skin and, you know, make your skin feel greasy. There's a product that is available. It's on the market now, and it's being marketed to contractors and the sort. You can buy it at different big box hardware retailers, and it's supposed to make your hands feel nice and smooth. Well, guess what? It does. However, your hands are nice and smooth because the paraffin wax that's in their garbage. I should be nicer, shouldn't I? Okay. The paraffin wax that's in their stuff fills in all the cracks. And so you're left with this skin that feels plasticky and yucky. And yeah, it's dry. You're not going to leave finger marks all over the screen of your iPad or something. But you feel it all day long. In fact, sometimes for a couple of days. And it's just yucky. This stuff, it's all natural. It's clean. It's all plant-based. There's no animal products in here. The propolis is harvested from our own hives, and the way we raise our bees is very specific, and I will get into that in a subsequent broadcast. But the beautiful thing is, Our focus with our bees is to limit stress on the bee. Our focus is to make sure that our bees are protected. They have the least amount of stress and are uninjured when we inspect the colony. It's a lot harder to raise bees that way, but that's what we've chosen to do. It makes for a healthier animal, and it makes for a cleaner, purer product. Now, did I talk about the toothpaste already? The last product I'm going to show you is our toothpaste. This rascal right here. This, you'll probably see it on shelves in the store in the box. We do this so that it's sealed up and we're safe on the shelf. This is what you get when you open up the box. You get an 8-ounce pump bottle. Now, very few toothpastes on the natural marketplace are actually in a pump bottle. Well, pump bottles are kind of handy. They're clean. They're easy to store. You don't have them laying in a drawer and have to, pick the hair out of the ends of the dried up toothpaste. No, this is clean. This is designed for a working family room. The beautiful thing about our Propolis toothpaste, however, isn't its packaging, because any marketing guru will tell you, your packaging needs some help. Well, yeah, it does. But you know what? We weren't concerned so much about packaging. We were concerned about what's inside. And what's inside this is water, baking soda, xanthan gum, propolis tincture, grapefruit oil, clove oil, tea tree oil. That's it. There's no sodium lauryl sulfate. There's no fluoride. There's no titanium oxide. There's no 6-syllable words that nobody without a pocket protector can pronounce. This is good, clean stuff. And just like any of our products, when you look at the ingredient list, you'll know exactly what it says. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients. Find another toothpaste out there with 7 ingredients. You won't. Now, find another toothpaste out there that you can eat. Yeah, you can eat this. Remember I told you it was all food grade. Well, that includes our toothpaste. And what I tell folks is, go ahead and brush your teeth. Spit out what you've brushed your teeth. Rinse a little bit. But then, I don't have a toothbrush here, but then take a little bit more toothpaste, swish it around your mouth a little bit, and swallow it. Well, why on earth would you do that, Mo? Well, I tell you what. Propolis is used within the colony to be antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, antimicrobial. That's how these ladies use it. In cultures around the world, that's how people use it. Now, I realize in America we can't say, use this I know we can't say that. But I will tell you this. There is a lot of information out there. In fact, there was a university study in India that talked about the effects of propolis on dental caries. There was another one from India that talked about the effects of propolis on H. pylori bacteria in the esophagus and the stomach. Now, why is H. pylori bacteria important? Any takers? Any takers? Well, H. pylori bacteria is important because that's the precursor to stomach cancer. H. pylori bacteria eats away at that esophageal lining and causes all kinds of problems in their Barrett's esophagus, all kinds of things, and eventually can lead to stomach cancer. So the idea is, let's kill the H. pylori bacteria. Let's get rid of the chronic heartburn that everybody's got. All in a toothpaste. Now, is it safe for kids? Of course it's safe for kids. Dear friend of mine, pastor down in Texas, his little ones eat his little ones brush with our toothpaste every day. In fact, they came back from the dentist a week or two ago, and he sent me an email saying, no cavities, the tartar buildup isn't there, best trip to the dentist. This is what they've been using. You don't need a chemical concoction that froths up, that is loaded with all kinds of artificial flavoring to make you feel like you've brushed your teeth. What you need to do is you need to have something that is clean and pure that you can brush your teeth with, that is going to actually help soothe the mouth and heal the mouth. That's what this does. By the way, you got chronic canker sores? Use our toothpaste. I'm going to challenge you. You get yourself a sassy canker sore, put a little bit of toothpaste in the mouth, swish it around that canker sore, and what you'll find is that canker sore will probably heal faster. I had to cover myself there. Keep the attorneys happy. Keep the federal government happy. The canker sore will probably heal faster, but most importantly, that burning pain that's in there, it's going to help with that. So, our products, again, designed for, well, they were designed to work. They were designed to make things easier for you. They were made in a beautiful partnership with these ladies, these honeybees. And they're on your grocery store's shelves. Go to Hy-Vee stores. Go to Sprouts Farmers Market. You can go to certain Aiken Chamberlain stores. A host of mom and pop natural product stores around the country. You can go into any of these stores. Current tally is over 500 stores that are buying our products. You can go into any of these companies, these stores, buy our products, get them into your home, and start using them. They will be a blessing to you. They'll be a blessing to your family. And that's important. One of the things that you'll find that I talk about a lot is beautiful living. This is a channel for health, wellness, and beautiful living. Well, beautiful living is enjoying your family, being a blessing to those people that are in your life. Beautiful living is not some Hollywood type, I want to be alone. No, that's not beautiful living. Beautiful living is being honest, being real, having a relationship with those that are around you, a good relationship, and being able to provide for those dear people, even to something as simple as providing them something that is going to help soothe the sunburn. Take their owie away. That's important. Now, I said that we were going to be giving away, I said on our Facebook announcements that we were going to be giving away a free, in later webcasts we'll actually have sound effects, maybe. We're trying to do this low budget. In future, well, I said we were going to give away a free Propolis Care package. Now, the Propolis Care package is a pretty good deal. You go onto our web store of berescuedonline.com, or even you go to our Facebook page, Bee Rescued Propolis Care on Facebook. There's a little icon at that top toolbar where all of the photos and notes and videos and everything is, and that will take you to our online store on Facebook. You can buy this Propolis Care package on Facebook, and it's $30, free shipping. And what you're getting is you're getting a toothpaste, you're getting a hand lotion, you're getting a lip balm, you're getting a rescue balm, and you're getting a moisturizing cream. All of our really good Propolis Care products. We've also got a ladies' care package, which includes shave gel and aftershave and eye cream. We've got a men's propolis care package, which is the shave gel, toothpaste, lip balm, rescue balm. I think that one has the aftershave as well. But let's get down to brass tacks. We're going to give away a Bee Rescued Propolis Care package today. We are. Actually, I know, I said I was going to give away one, but we're actually going to give away two today. Ha ha! Surprise! I do that, and it gets me in trouble. So we're going to give away the first one to Erin Bricker out in, I believe in Washington, she said. She typically purchases our products at Marlene's Market there in Washington, the state of Washington, around Puget Sound, as I understand. And she's been buying our pollen there, our Bee Energized raw bee pollen products. And for that, Erin, I want to say thank you. And I want to also say thank you for signing on to our Facebook page, following us, and even being so kind as to check in with us and let us know how much you love our bee pollen. It'll probably be next week's episode that we will discuss bee pollen a little more in depth. And then we're going to discuss each one of these products more in depth in future episodes. The format is going to go down probably to a half-hour program. This first one's a little bit longer. But Erin, congratulations on your free Propolis Care package, and thank you for supporting us on Facebook. For those of you who have not been following us on Facebook, the reason you want to do that is not only do you get opportunity to get a free Propolis Care package when you sign on and tell us what you love about our products, but you also get beautiful information about honeybees. One of the passions our company has is educating honeybees. You'll see all kinds of beautiful, one-of-a-kind photographs from our company photographer, historian, and my dear friend Norman Sadler. You'll never see them anywhere else but on our Bee Rescued Facebook page. You'll also get coupon codes. Coupon codes to save you some money when you need to stock up on Bee Rescued Propolis Care. These are important things. So make sure you go on to Bee Rescued Propolis Care Facebook page. Rebecca, do we have another winner?
I believe we do. That would be Tansy Foaming from Brownsville, Wisconsin.
Hot dog! Someone from the backyard. Tansy Broming, congratulations. We will be getting you a Propolis Care package sent out this afternoon. If we can get a hold of you to have you get us your mailing address. So congratulations to Tansy and congratulations to Erin, our two Propolis Care package winners. Now, I'm going to open it up for questions. Got just a few minutes left. I'm going to open it up for questions. Do we have any questions that have been emailed in to us, Rebecca?
We do. We do have quite a few of them. We have a pregnant woman who asked us if it would be safe, if all the products were safe for her to use during her pregnancy.
Okay. Question was, a lady who is pregnant at the moment emailed in and asked a question: are these products, Bee Rescued Propolis Care products, safe to use for pregnant and nursing mothers? Well, the official line is, make sure you check with your doctor. Now, I'm going to tell you this. The only time that you want to be careful with our products is if you are someone who goes into anaphylactic shock from honeybee venom. if you are allergic to honeybees, then no, you shouldn't use our products. And you'll know you're allergic to honeybee venom if you cannot have honey, if you cannot have bee pollen. If honey gives you an itchy throat or a problem, then by all means you should not be eating it. However, the rest of us, absolutely. I would say if you're really concerned, try a little bit on a small area of your body first. See if you have any itching or problems from it, just like you would with any topical product that you've never tried before. You always want to err on the side of caution. Now, our products are clean, our products are pure, our products are safe. So let me tell you this. When Mercy Joy was pregnant with our children, these products were something that she used. And we will get into future webcasts some of the things you can do with these products. For nursing mothers, you get those dry, cracked skin on the nipple when you're nursing. That rescue balm is wonderful for soothing that discomfort. So for a pregnant mother, yes, feel free to use our products, our toothpaste, our shave gels, our lotions, our rescue balm, moisturizing cream, eye cream, lip balm, any of our products, yes, feel free to use it and enjoy it. Do we have another question?
We do. We have someone who is still a little confused about what propolis is. Could explain that a little bit more.
Okay. As I said earlier, propolis is a resinous, sticky substance made from saliva and plant resins. Now, what happens is they will combine the resins and the saliva, and they will come up with this stuff right here, this resinous chunk of stuff. It is beautiful. I know I'm a bee nerd. Get over it. I've resigned myself to that fact, as a matter of fact. Anyway, they will use it to line the inside of their hive to sterilize the beehive. A beehive is, for all practical purposes, absolutely sterile environment. In fact, the honeybee, being nature's good obsessive compulsive, if she cannot sterilize that environment, she will leave. That whole colony will up and take off. Now, one of the things that they will do is they will take that propolis and they will polish each individual cell on the inside so that when Mama, the queen, comes through to lay an egg, that cell has been perfectly sterilized and she will then lay the egg. If they haven't sterilized that cell, Mama won't lay the egg. She'll move on to another cell that has been sterilized. So they use it for sterility within the hive. They also use it for, well, as a building material. If there's a crack in the side of the hive and it's a small crack, they'll fill that in with propolis. If these frames are wobbling a little too much when the wind blows and the hive stand starts to vibrate a little bit, they will glue these frames in place so that they don't vibrate. They no longer vibrate. That's where the whole term bee glue came from when beekeepers were dealing with it. Now, that propolis is also what they use to line their runway, if you will. That front porch of the beehive, they will put a thin layer of propolis down, so when they go out into that dirty world and they track their feet, their little tootsies go on all the flowers and who knows what else they've been tracking on. Well, they don't wear shoes and socks. They can't take their shoes and socks off at the front door. And so what they do is they lay this runway full of propolis out, and their little feet track across that propolis and thereby disinfect. And so they're using it as a disinfectant. They're using it as a building material. Throughout history, various cultures around the world have used it in the same way. One of the slang terms for it, if you will, is Russian penicillin. Eastern European cultures have used it in a tea antibiotically when you get sick. Very effective. One of the other things that it's been good for has been for oral care. You go into Europe, you go into Asia, you get yourself a toothache. What do? They'll get you into some propolis, they'll pack it on that tooth, and it'll kill that toothache. Well, I'm sorry, but I think that's about all the time we have today. Next webcast, we will spend more time with questions, and I thank you for stopping by and for taking this time to view this video. Again, in the future, every week we're going to be posting a new video. As soon as we can, we're going to get the live feed format up and running, so that way we can interact together. One of the reasons I wanted to do this was because what other company on earth gives you direct access to the CEO? What other company on earth gives you direct access to ask the CEO questions about the company, questions about the products, where the company's going, what products are going to be coming out? Now, there's going to be some things that I just can't tell you yet. But what I can tell you, I will. And I want to thank you for taking this time. And I want to thank you for supporting Bee Rescued Propolis Care. And I want to thank you for partnering with us to do a little bit of good in this world. Be well. Thank you.